Republican in your estimation?
No. According to the isolationist wing.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. At any rate, or the America First, quote unquote, type people, right? So, where was I going with this? There's something you didn't mention, Gary, that's a big point. I definitely want to leave you with that before my turn is up. The redistricting, maybe it wasn't here the other day. Did you talk, or not it hasn't all gone through yet, but it started. The Supreme Court decision that race shall not be considered as a factor for congressional districting. And there's some predictions that this is going to give, maybe not this term, but maybe quickly this term, upwards of 20 seats to the Republicans. And then this would be a more permanent thing, owing to the fact that a lot of the states, the lines have been drawn according to previous laws and Supreme Court rulings where it was like, oh, we have to protect the majority-minority districts that tend to always vote Democrat. So you had this perpetual Democrat seat. But now it's almost that they're going to be legally required to for redress and stuff, to redraw the districts. Some of them are going to do it before this election, and therefore a lot of those will go to Republicans again, maybe even on a more permanent basis, just by the demographic redistricting. So on that aspect, I think there's been tension on between the MAGAs, because this is a big wedge issue for them. It may even bring some of the neocons the Never Trumper neocons who, Liz Cheney has a special personal enmity, but at the same time, no, she may be, a person like Liz Cheney may be like, oh, I'm voting for the Republican because I've always been a Republican. And I'm not voting here for Trump, I'm voting for the local, do I want a Republican or a Democrat? And I guess I'll vote for the Republican. And it's great that we're all going to war now, right? So I think that it's a bit overstated in what we see publicly of the MAGA stuff, especially combined with this redistricting thing. I think it still might go to the Democrats this time, because there's a lot of, unpopular, the favorables, all this, but it won't be as clear as I think people have been hoping for. So anyway, that's my 2 cents, Gary.
I'm really happy you brought up for greater discussion the Supreme Court decision, and there's several, but the most recent one was the weakening of the Voting Rights Act. It was a 6-3 conservative majority, struck down just a few days ago a majority black district in Louisiana, ruling that it unconstitutionally racially gerrymandered. And so what this is called is a presumption of legislative good faith. So the court is now requiring that the federal courts, when these issues come before them on the district level, begin with the presumption that the state legislatures acted in good faith when they redistricted, which I know you did not want me to do in your ear. So what that does is make it more difficult to argue before the courts, presumably, that race was a primary factor or the primary factor in drawing the lines. Now, you said that that's a strategic advantage for Republicans. And you're exactly right, because when you start allowing states to eliminate black and Latino electoral districts, which you can now do through redistricting without fear that you're going to be accused of being racially motivated, because it was, of course, in good faith, the Democrats lose seats because black and Latino electoral districts traditionally favored Democrats. So 2 states come to mind, Louisiana and Florida, they can now reshape their maps to gain more House seats. And I don't know what the breakdown is projected in Louisiana, but as I mentioned a moment ago, the Republicans stand through the redistricting that went right through the House, because whatever DeSantis wants, DeSantis gets, um, heavily favors 4 additional seats going to the Republicans. So your analysis is spot on, Agent, and I thank you for it. Meryl, followed by Aram.
Coffee, everybody's. Oh, excuse me. You Democrats, I think the biggest problem Democrats always had is that they split. They never. You said splintered. That's what Democrats did, and Republicans never did that, and that's a problem. However, I don't expect that to happen this time. I don't. I think everybody keeps forgetting. We talk about the redistricting. Okay, that's a problem. Democrats have never played dirty. Republicans, they'll do this. They do. They didn't let Obama pick a Supreme Court justice. Mitch McConnell wouldn't let him do that. Democrats, they never said, "Hey, it's your last year. You can't." Obama, they are ICE. The reason that he wants so much money is because I think Trump intends to have ICE people at voting where people vote. I think he plans on intimidating them. There is the redistricting. There's he's targeting states like Michigan, and said that we don't vote fairly, we don't vote legally, and that Trump won in Michigan and didn't, whatever it was, or in Detroit, whatever it was. He wants to mess around with that. One of the things, though, and gas. Excuse me. Mile, Michigan yesterday had $4.99, and I think today I read it could go as high as $5.16. I'm not sure, but $4.99. There you go with $5 bet. I think that people disregard, and Republicans especially, the effect that the No Kings rallies might have. The hands off and No Kings rallies, and there's going to be a couple more before there'll be more. And I don't think they really take that seriously. And I don't think they understand that's not all Democrats. That is not all Democrats. You got a lot of independents. And I don't think they understand that when you look at that, if there's 7 million people, that's 7 million votes. But those 7 million are going to be asked to, do you know 25 people? Do you know 10 people? To get more votes, which is how you used to do campaigns. When you used to do campaigns in the state, you used to give people 25 postcards. Say, send this out to 25 people. And that's how it would work. And that's what the No Kings thing is going to be. It's going to be, how many people can you get that aren't here today, but can you get to vote? And that's part of it. And I do think that should not be completely discounted. And the other thing is, I don't see costs going down by November or by August, because what you have with Trump, you've got somebody who's off the rails right now. Nobody is telling him anything. You can't have General Kane cannot talk to him about tariffs. And what you did today, what you saw today was, here you have Trump saying, well, we won, maybe we didn't win. Had Seth yesterday, it was a bit so bad. And they have not won the war. They have not yet won the war. And then you're going to get a peace agreement that's going to be better than what John Kerry put together. It's just not going to happen. And now what you've got is you've got Trump doing what Trump does. So today Trump is tariffs, and he's back to tariffs. I'm going to have tariff this country and that country, and he's mad at Europe. He's mad over here, and he's going to do this, and he's going to do how our prices started to go up before the war. Our prices were already going, and now he thinks that if he does the whole tariff bit, is going to suddenly, and the war's not over. And gas isn't going down quickly. And when you talk about the stock market, we all have to remember the stock market are investors. That's not your everyday people that are living who maybe don't even have $500 in the bank for an emergency, or people who don't have 5,000 even. So you have to take that into consideration. And you're talking about what they're going to have to point out is they are going to have to, the deficit. They're going to have to talk about the spending, and it's insane what Trump is saying. We don't have enough money. We're not going to give kids lunches. We don't have daycare, and we're not going to take all that food that we have that's sitting on shelves expiring. We're not going to send that overseas to save malnourished children, starving children. We're not going to do that anymore. But you're going to give me money for my bunker. You're going to give me $700 million to redo the interior of the living quarters of the White House, and you're going to give me this much money for this, and I need this much money to for the plane, to the gift that I got, and I have to have that all redone. It's insane, and that's not what people know. The more you read, the more you learn. And the Democrats are going to have to point this out. They have to point out that when he asks for a lot of money, he's not just asking for ICE, not just asking for defense. Go take a look at what he's asking for himself. What is he getting, and what is his family getting? And why aren't the Republican Congress? They're not doing anything about it. And this is all you can do. This is all the Democrats can do, is get the right message, stay on it, and hope that prices don't go down. And I don't see it. They're being able to go down from before the tariffs. And you've got farmers that are fighting. You have more bankruptcies with farmers now than you've had before. It's bad time. Goldman Sachs saying percentage rate that they think. I think they said it's a 75% chance that we're going to have a recession soon. Have you heard that?
So I get all these arguments, but I don't hear you addressing the issue of the split within the MAGA base and how that affects them.
All right, now here comes the MAGA. All right, what are you giving MAGA? What's he giving them that's going to bring them together? What is it? I don't understand that. You're going to, if you say, okay, no more war, MAGA people are going to look and say, why did we have this war? Why did it cost this much? What is it that he can give the MAGA people to bring them together? That's what I'm wondering. I know that he was talking about the MAGA split. I understand Megyn Kelly. I understand all of that. But I'm not hearing what they are demanding that Trump can give them.
I think what they're demanding, what I hear them saying, is an end to the war. A real end.
A real end to the war means what? No, we're not going to be fighting anymore, but what does it mean that we've lost a war? This is an embarrassment. It doesn't mean that they still can have they can still possibly make weapons. They haven't lost what we're being told they lost so far. And I don't see, and then when you start talking about why we spend $2 billion a day, I don't think that Trump can give the MAGA people, I don't think he's going to be able to you think Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to say, okay, everybody, now let's vote for the Republicans because the war's over? I don't think so. I think that some of these people are making a break, and I think that they want to run. I don't think that Trump can give them what they want. And I don't know that the Republican Party can do much more. They're already giving everything away. So I just don't see it. I see for the first time in the Republican Party, doing what Democrats did for years and years and years. And I don't necessarily think that Trump can bring all of these people back together. I haven't heard anybody tell me he can. Does everybody think that, what does the end of the war mean that would satisfy them? Does it mean we just bring everybody home?
I think it would. Now, I understand your counter argument to that, but the question you asked is what would satisfy them. And I'm not saying that I can speak on their behalf, but I am saying that based on what I hear them say, it seems to me that that's exactly what they want. They were not in favor of this military action in the first place. I think they were okay with the August 12-day war where we were just dropping armaments from the sky and so forth. But once you put people in harm's way and you have so many troops assigned to this conflict, this goes against what they say they voted for when they pulled the lever or pushed, however it is done, the button for Donald Trump.
Okay, but does that mean, oh, so then what he does is he's just doing what he's doing now. He just walks away. So that satisfies them. You just walk away.
I don't think it will satisfy you, and I don't think it'll satisfy me, but the question you asked is what would satisfy the MAGA base to maybe reunify them, and I think that's the closest thing to doing that. That would be the way he would do it, and knowing Trump, we have no idea what his game plan is. Well, it's 5:38 p.m., so we have no idea.
Fight on the verse, Tyson with words. Fight what you heard. On the road to being champion, just like him, which is why in this verse, I know this fight's for the birds, you coward on it. All that ball, you gunball king, you gonna die regardless. If he tells me to take caution, that's not a warning. He trying to. Your style is gorgeous, but you found the mark. I found it thoughtless, but the walk my garage, and of course it backfired. It got exhausted. This loud, obnoxious ass style you have, if y'all rock with it, I'm fine with that. But if by the time I finish my beer, you look back, tonight's crowd can watch a vampire bite down on a bottle deck. God damn it, Rob. I'm here with the greatest snack, the Lancelot, the wizard with words versus the nigga from Merlin. Hasn't been winning on Camelot. A legend, they say. A legend, they say. I must be reading that shit in reverse, I guess, because the Blake getting champion, bro. All right, I'm on now. These people came to see how we go, so let's play our cheat codes. What do you say? My Mad Mode versus your AMG mode. Show Jay your ego, because I tell you that we know this will beat the street code, but he paid some people from around the way to go and get back his chain from Debo. Listen to me. It's more back than chains because his weight's in kilos. These plates are keto. He's a keto. Keto out of his lanes. He's not even the greatest in his team. Y'all got Jermaine with Tito. My ain't too lethal. My ain't too lethal. I'm talking Xavier Magneto. The shit I create, you get way too cerebral. Y'all saying this evil. Y'all saying this evil. I guess I did the same. Contusion the side of his brain that inflated his ego. And I tell you, you in trouble. I hope you came with some muscle watching your back. Like we breaking a huddle, and it can't be a struggle to aim. And it can't be a struggle to aim, because the Jake can rebuttal and taking it from you. You'll hear a boom that'll clear the room, and I'll turn your cave to a tunnel. Fuck whatever you wrote. Survival indefinite, no. You're all gonna die along with the liars who said he's the boat. I'm letting you drown. Share no tears with these clowns thinking that everything floats. Yo.
We gotta break down that first round, bro. That beginning, like he said something about being a vampire and all that extra shit. I catch that shit, but the nigga Tay Rock had a battle with Murder Mook, when he dressed up as a vampire, red eyes, and he kept calling himself some kind of bloodsucker. So when he said that the vampires come, something about the vampires being out, they shit is weird now. It's in the daylight. Yeah. So that's what he's talking about, because that nigga was out in the daylight battling as like a vampire. And then y'all gonna hear some tranny shit. He had tranny allegations on his name. So when you hear like the nigga start breaking down the cars and shit like that, that's what he's talking about when he tell a nigga some. When he said that first fight, he said something about
his previous battle, he battled this nigga Ill Will, and he from Pontiac. So he said, I'm fresh off of Pontiac. I don't have them tranny issues.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like
a triple entendre to the whole situation Tay-Rock was dealing with, because he had the tranny shit, just battled Ill Will, so he just put all that shit together. Yeah, I'm not having tranny issues. That shit was cold.
Bombs. Because everybody who knows when he walked in with them things there, you know what I mean? Everybody was looking like, well, I don't know what you came in here with, boy. When I remember that was a lot. What was the Summer Madness? He came in with the one Becky joint that looked like Kurt Angle.
And another lines too, because they say he be on that weird shit. So Tay-Rock girlfriend named Caution. So he said when Tay-Rock tell me to take caution, it's not a warning. He trying to party or some shit.
It's a bargain. That line was fair. He had another one.
That's the model line, the Tyson come up training line, the double entendre.
The Leah line was crazy.
That shit.
They say Rock's the boat. Like Wing is not the reason another legend go down or some shit like that. Like that shit was crazy. Like I don't know if anybody caught that shit. Nah, but Jada Knight was fire, man. That first, like, his style is really, like, different from everybody else. Like, he don't got a style that you could be like, oh, he sound like so-and-so. He sound like, nah. This is his lane, his style, and he just moves off on niggas. Call himself the Mad King. Sound like some kind of character that could be a Mad King or whatnot. So I fuck with it. Like, I fuck with that first round. Anybody else got anything that y'all heard that stood out to y'all?
And that was about it. I had like the same
Yeah, the same one, right? All right, bet. Let's get into that Tay-Rock. Bottom of this first.
You are a Samoan. Name is a Samoan from Washington State.
look at this shit over there, but dude, yeah.
Tombstone. You the guy I'ma bury. Burn his house down, end up a body that the fireman carried. Don't try to compare.
Run it back.
None of the clowns you showed me. Clowns and look. All you hear is a laugh. Follow me. We go to break. So impressive. See the entrance, close the exit. You know I'm reckless. Cut his throat, the homie headless. Turn you into the hula baba, a Samoan necklace. It's true though. You took off his sip of Pluto. I will catch Jay, Roman, Solo, Jimmy Uso, John Biden, spin it with my miss a few up, then reverse, draw forward, should be You forgot it. You forgot it. Nigga, rockets to the mind. Windows and doors in your crib, you should lock it. I get my shooter profits, make a new deposit. How fast it'll get to Washington? Seattle, supersonic. Very quick. Washington, Seattle be supersonic. Very quick. Throw you in the trunk. You get up the forge. Hold your foot on. Money. Don't be getting ransom. It's an extortion. Split up the portion. Chop the bodies and the either side is an abortion. You can I'll take Jeremy life and go and visit his gravesite. If he fire up the barrel, the flame bright. I will shoot Jay.
Yeah, we had a little bit of interruption, so I don't know, like I mean, run that back or whatnot. But what I heard so far, though, like that was interesting. It goes down. That's the most of physics. I mean, that was my favorite part.
No. So the hardest joint gotta be, I don't care if it's Polynesian, Melanesian. He said metal squeezing.
That shit was crazy.
And the reason the Fiji hard is like for Fiji, so he's saying like for a price to get paid for a battle, but also it's a double entendre because Fiji.
Yeah, Fiji.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
is that it ain't have to be this specific islander. He would battle anybody for the price. It didn't have to be this specific islander. Like that's crazy.
Yo, what he did from that bar, he reconnected it at the end, brought in the relationship with the Jimmy Uso and the Bloodlines saga on WWE, tied that in there with the Uso, the Solo, and the OTC. I said that was stupid. Because if you follow like the WWE, they have this whole Bloodlines thing going over there.
Yeah, I ain't get that book. I don't follow, but I figured it was cold because everybody was crazy.
I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that was like, I remember it being like a huge thing when I was down in they used to do the WWE, Dallas and nothing pull up. Whenever the whole Bloodline thing, that shit would be so long. So just knowing what that was and how he tied it in, the crowd was like, oh snap. But yeah, I thought that was dope. He brought that whole Fiji bar back with, if you know, the whole Jimmy Uso, OTC, solo shit, that was dope. They got murdered him that first round. I'm sorry, and dude's bars was nice, but if you want me to run it back from the beginning, you said, Smurf?
Yeah. Trying back, man. We had a lot of interruptions in the middle, so I don't know what was the time span, so just trying to hold it back.
All right, so I'm going to go back from the beginning. Uninterrupted. I'm not going to play the intro. I'm just going to pick it up from round one where the bars started.
Yeah, facts. Hey, Tall.
Back under these statements with
Tall. Yeah, just Tay-Rock's round, not Jaden.
Sorry, Smurf, what you said, bro?
Just only Tay-Rock's round, not Jaden.
Hey, Rock's part. Okay.
Yeah.
shot from a loaded Glock. Weapon I use, no wrestling moves, a Samoan drop. Then it's in the wrestling moves, a Samoan drop. Then it's tombstone. You the guy I'ma bury. Burn his house down, end up a body that the fireman carry. Don't try to compare me to none of them clowns you showed me. Rounds unloaded. All you hear is a loud explosion in the Everglades. Floating up, brother. They gonna have to seek a body out the wild Samoan. My whole perspective. Follow me when he go to breakfast. So impressive. Seal the entrance, close the exit. You know I'm like this. Cut his throat, they call me headless. Turn me into the hula bop. A Samoan necklace. It's true though. Get took off this earth, sent for Pluto. I will catch Jay, Roman, Solo, Jimmy Uso, drive by, spin it through with my Misabuto, then reverse it and draw a bull. Shifty you forgot it. You forgot it. Nigga, rock is too demonic. Windows and doors in your crib, you should lock it. I get my shooter profits, make a new deposit. How fast he'll get to Washington? Seattle, supersonic, very quick. How fast he'll get to Washington? Seattle be supersonic, very quick. Throw you in the trunk, you get a fortune. Hold you for onesie, money till we get ransom. It's an extortion. Hacksaw, split them in a portion. Chop the body, set the feet aside. It's an abortion. You deserve more. This shit ain't a safe fight. I'll take Jermaine life, then go and visit his gravesite. Pussy fire, up a barrel, the flame bright. I will shoot Jay, won't miss with my back turned like daylight.
Chop the body, put the feet aside like it's a baby. Well, bruh. Did y'all get that? Chop the body, put the fetus. Man, listen.
Yeah, he went crazy that round.
Bonkers. You know what I mean? You know, like when we ran it back the second time, it was even crazier. Like, yo, he just really hit him with haymakers that whole round, like literally from the jump. Even the whole relax thing, that you should have seen his face.
Oh, when he was doing Jay shit. Relax.
Yeah, when you get your opponent to laugh, yeah, you know you're in your bag.
How fast can I get to Seattle and supersonic? Bruh.
That shit older the second time.
Yeah, when
right?
T take the knife, hold it against Jay till he die. Kanye, and then you could hold Jay down like Beyonce. Like,
That line was cold.
Yeah, nigga said hold Jay down forever, like Beyonce. That shit crazy.
That's the one that got it right there for me. So yeah, 1-0 for me. I don't know about y'all. 1-0 for me. So
mask on
that's on
my
my
face.
face.
Yeah. Hey yo, bro, that nigga was going crazy. That shit.
Yeah, that's clear 1-0.
Clear 1-0, bro. Clear 1-0. I ain't top of the second, bro. I'm trying to see what Jay got to say. But that nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. I like his flow, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit different. It's unique. I fuck with Jay, bro. But Tay-Rock do what Tay-Rock do. All right, so on top of the second.
all right, let's get back into these bars.
So your gun comes. For me to down until that sweet kick. Now this shit. Now this shit, Cody. Hard to tell, they all bitch up on me. You calm it down, I might just put this shot down like Kobe. But I guess you see it. But I guess you seen how they did your homie from Maryland too. So come get your trophy. Pump action, red shells, big as hell. Look like rigatoni. I pull up on him. I pull up on him. He just walked right out. I was done, my guy. Was this a 50 cal? So you ain't even have to come outside. I'm mad now. Chin shot security at the pat down. Squeeze 10K out the drink. This the pat down. Aim for the bad sound. Aim for the bad sounds. His front and center get pushed to the background. Wing took off with a gun so big it's a laugh child. You a pack down. You a pack down. This ain't even no sign. Just act loud. By the last round, he gonna wish he got sat down like a smack crowd. Nah. As soon as he move, I attack. Fuck a stock count. I crash out. The whole can after taking his trash out. 40 crack. I feel sorry for your mother. Should have sat down. God, Mother's Day weekend trying to make his dad proud. A bad child. Hey, a bad child. For her, I'll go a step farther. I'm your dad now. Pull up on it front. Hey, pull up on it front lawn with a big shot and cut a grass down. Fuck. I'll even ask how you prefer to get shot. Mossberg or the Glock. The cops will be out searching the block with my turnover, bro. I'm not nervous or shot. I'm comfortable. Even in broad day, it's gonna be up for you. Nocturnal and nothing. What other bird I got? Every one of them I'm perfectly shot. Think it's moist tonight, gonna bring the nickel back. We got alternatives, right? It's an urge that I got. Almost fought it. I turned into rock. Minute more, this rigor mortis body turned into rock. Minute more, this rigor mortis body turned into rock. Conceal license. I've been free to wave since CERT was in lock. I hate to remind you of your brother, but you should have turned from this shot. It's a try me, you a dumb fuck. If I believe it's just dumb luck, I've been hanging with Nitty in fourth quarter, half Kyrie when it's untucked. You get another gun and another gun. Look like Lee with the nunchucks. Look how silly this is. Beasley threw a rock at a tape like a Palestinian kid. You're trying to it's not you. Get a raffle of land in your light balls. Try rockets around the LED, that's light bulbs. Bar styles, I don't like yours. It's me trying to repurpose it. But if this the rock that y'all centralized, well, I guess that I'd be Copernicus. Even if rock perfect, relax. Even if rock perfect, I prefer to just use it to skip across all this surface shit. This Constitution's a lie. It can't provide you with permanence. That's why I've decided to exercise my right in this sector. And I'm still being highly conservative. Man, fucking king.
Nah, you didn't sing this round, bro. Like, this shit was cold. Yo. Yeah. He didn't sing this round, bro. This round was kind of cold, bro. Like, well, you know, Tay-Rock can't go yet, but still. That nigga said Beasley threw a rock at a tank like a Palestinian kid, bro. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Just the visual alone, like, what? Shit, concealed license, I've been free to wave. That shit crazy. Well, nah, y'all ain't hear nothing else? That bonkers, bro.
The Kobe shot.
No. Yeah, I'm about to say that was the coldest ball. I might just put the chopper down, just like this for Kobe.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I might put the chopper down like this for Kobe, bro. Yo.
I swear,
When niggas come up with these shit. Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe, bro.
Yo, so it's a battle rapper that passed named Pat Stay, and he had a situation with Drake, and it involved some bread. He feel like he got done dirty for like $10,000 from the situation. So that nigga, he said, well, first before he said that, he was talking about pulling up to his crib. He said, it's a 50 cal, so fuck it, you don't even gotta come outside. He said, then I squeezed 10K out the Drake. This for Pat now. Like, bro, knowing the backstory of Pat Stay and the Drake situation, the 10,000, like squeeze 10K out the Drake, the Draco. This for Pat now.
Fire, bro.
Yo, as soon as he dropped that bar, the first thing I thought about was that whole shit. I was like, yo, he never did pay Pat Stay for that shit.
Yeah, he snapped. This definitely better than his first round, man. Oh,
Yeah, he started his first round off crazy, but this round back. Oh, and another thing, like Tay-Rock's first round when he started off, he said something about Asan Mean. Asan Mean is a battle rapper, and they was kind of like promoting their battle, so that's why he was like taking shots.
yeah, he said two to his neck like Empire Bite. That's
Am I still up?
Yeah, you got something you want to add, bro?
All right. So which one went on? Okay, wait. All right, we good now. Now who got here? I mean, like, what the fuck with these motherfuckers?
yeah. I think that was all on. Oh no, that was Tay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much his shit. Fire round though, with the Rock smoke his boots. Shit, that's Battle Wolf.
Yeah, that's back over. This come on, go to Rock clearly. All right. What is he? What is that second?
Yep,
Yeah.
Ricardo, we're in round two. They are up next. Let's get back into these bars. I rebuke those bars that just spit on stage or web.
Let's get it. Relax. Man King. Man. Meaning insane, mentally ill, deranged. King. Meaning supreme ruler of the domain. You rap like your name. Man King insane, mentally ill, deranged, supreme ruler of the domain. Shit is like Man King. In a way, shit is dumb. Man Kings can never be comfortable or safe away from. Get overthrown, you who I'm taking it from. A superior when resting in safety should not forget that danger will come. Debating your slump, a blade to get swung straight in your lung. Then it's Adam's apple, leave a hole the shape of a plum. Send you to a place you become an angel with a halo that hung a million light years away from the sun. I'm saving this one, waving the drum on this Arabian gun. Whoever stand in the way of it dumb. Shot in the scalp and pop out his mouth. Shot in the mouth and pop out his scalp and leave somebody else's cranium numb. That's a head shot out another head like the alien tongue. GPS radar chip, AR lip, they all stiff. Everybody in night crew get buried. I make a graveyard shit. It's a vicious world. Do a hit, then we switch a curve. Shotgun with a barrel. Do you like the nigga hurl? We got clips that straight and clips that curl. You won't only be silent night, whole night. So Christmas curve. It's me, nigga. I put this damn loser in the trunk of a Land Cruiser. Young love, you better hope you go home to a day future. I pull up this damn Ruger, playing for you, the Canada, be over a Washington nigga, Vancouver, what? Dog should just give up. Dog should just give up. But a target get lit up. There'll be a bunch of blood that you call me spit up. Me and chessboard with an arm with the switch up. Surround night on a corner. Pawn, rook, and bishop. To God where you sit up. To God where you sit like a fire. Surround night on the corner. Pawn, rook, and bishop. To God where you sit up. I hope what you doing works. In Houston, I watch Ill Will put you into a hearse. But do it worse. Should I stab him or shoot him first? Either way, on Robin's night win. It's the DC universe. This clown of a king will lose. You know, this clown of a this clown of a king will lose every valuable thing. Get surgery, twist the knife all around in his spring. He might fall on the ground in his script. His face turned blue as you see Nightcrawler around on the scene. This but hey, this corny bastard, they found in the woods of a shore disaster. They call your moms to identify you, and the morgue will ask them, ma'am, is this your son? Before you see him, here's a warning factor. Vultures ate at night. They only left a quarter at 40 clap. What? 40 clap. Just bought a land. 40 clap. Just bought a land to a wide circle. This view better than night vision. I got verbal. Chin five under his chin. Clock third. Owl pointed up at night. It's nocturnal. You might just got beat. If I don't like this guy's speech, long distance, you can get sniped from high beats. You ain't know that this rifle got reach. Through the scope, I got weight in my watch. It's a Breitling timepiece. This'll be the last time Jake wanna fly east Louisville. They would chew your skull on a concrete. Swing a pick, splatter the side street. I tend to leave a bag and drop one. So I'm the only one that's liable to be. Funeral home just might be where I leave him. For the right one when I see him. You're the Ben Stiller than a mannequin. It's gonna look like night at the museum. Like, right? These things you have to bring.
Bruh, like, I don't know. He ain't screaming AMG moves, but like he going off, bro. Like Tay-Rock is.
Ow, nocturnal.
You said what?
You talking about a nocturnal bar?
Oh, Nocturnal, yeah, crazy.
That shit was fire.
Hey, Tay-Rock went off, right? But I kind of feel like this round was debatable. Because I don't feel like Jay did bad at all. Like, he did great. Like, this was a great round for him. This was a great round.
The round to Jay, I give it to Jay.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't feel like this was Tay-Rock's best round. So I'm just saying, like, if anything, if it's not for Jay, it's debatable.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Jay. What he said, he's talking about stop going to the clubs. All night bars is overrated.
Yeah, that was a cool.
The little AMG mode with the leave the shape of a plum with an Arabian gun. Some leave your cranium numb, like that AMG mode shit he be doing. But that was it. He had some AMG flows, and then the Marvel joint. What's the Marvel joint?
Yeah, he went to AMG flow, but he ain't go crazy.
DC joint with Nightwing, you know what I mean? Dick Grayson, he put the Nightwing joint first to come up story. Then he brought in the Marvel flip. I'm like, Nightcrawler. I was like, oh, that shit's cold. So Nightwing, Nightcrawler, he was on something. Yeah, I'm gonna stay low and hop out kind of.
Yeah, he had a couple of, but I like when the battles go this way. I like when you go into the last round and it's pretty much 1-1. You know what I'm saying?
That's debatable, yep.
Yeah.
These are classics.
Better round. Yep, it's better round.
On the 1-1 right now, we're gonna get into this last round.
Yeah, 1-1.
disrespect I'm too cold to condone. One-handed chokehold gives you until your throat closes to speak in a more appropriate tone. Behold Dante, the poor soul wandered into the wrong cave. He caught Jay, mistook for a lesser involved aid by these Neanderthals who couldn't read what the writing on the wall said. Translates to a rock who preferred to learn this the hard way. It's a dark day looming over the goats when they aren't safe. Crime scene photos so dark they look far fake. Or AI generated, seeing how Tay got decimated with a war face, the mad one. Using the dried blood of the last one as war paint. Remorse fades. Remorse fades by 2 steps from where they'll find your corpse laid. Choose the stairway to heaven or I'm back in black for the court case. As y'all follow Rock down the highway to hell on his tour dates. You can for sure blame your vampiric nature for this unfortunate ending. Avoidable had you any source of reflection. Rhetorical question whether your tongue being a sword was metaphorically written, but this is battle rap. The only sport where the victor has the force's aggression. What more can be said then? But a champion the people picked. Who brought you fire time and time again, your Prometheus. Sure, it's taking some loss, but what's a chain to a rock if there are weaknesses? When the danger he faces tonight with Wing is more immediate. This is poor reasoning. All the mistakes of those before you, you're repeating it. My sword leaking with 100 names you shared the same stage you swore allegiance with. What gave you a word you died behind this lead? Now you're keeping it. But trust and believe, you're not going to be as disheartened as I'm sure Beasley is. Because you were supposed to stop me from being able to get the swamp and easy is. An unfair expectation, but in the eyes of your leadership, this will be seen as the 3rd time you've fallen too short legally. Look at them. They're prize fighter, paying the ultimate price of obedience. Plato's cave diver, who can't see the fire he's been feeding it. You're not finding this tedious. Being this shadow puppet expedient, they prime for the deviants. Now, I'll be honest, I never clocked you as any kind of a genius, but if you can look at it from that light, and still be able to say that's light, Rock, why aren't you seeing it? The light source. They'll show you again when y'all start having price wars. Right after tonight's card, what you think I'm outside for? For you? For what reason? To me, you're a pet, but a bite force I wouldn't even see as a threat. To the teams, I'm impressed. They was able to snatch your chain while still leaving the leash on your neck. If that's the reason you wasn't, listen, if that's the reason you wasn't on Apollo, you should be more upset. How sad can it be that rapping with me is as out of your league as it gets your pawn? It was only drawn because their king was in check. I can see all the steps. What they bring for me next, probably easy to guess. Like how we can expect to see you for less, seeing as how high you thought of yourself was just a placebo effect. Jehovah. Right after takeover, beating his chest. No gorilla, but if this warfare put me to the test, ROC was running this rap shit. Got Ethan to death. Now I only got 99 problems, and I guess we know the rest. We sing this movie. But disregard what the still screen will reflect. You'll see no light in his eyes as the sinners of this league are trying to invite him out. The reason of events is the vampires hiding inside. River dancing around the likeliness that all you'll get from him tonight is an Irish goodbye. I am the night that he dies. My time got a limit. Let's get it poppin'. Just battle rap flash.
Oh, hold on. So cool.
Battle rap is on the flank.
And Tom.
Think it's something gonna change?
Yeah. I don't know, man. That round was cool. I still didn't get the go crazy in that round and whatnot. He had a few things and whatnot. I can't remember them off the top of it. I was a little busy, but that round was cool. I ain't giving. I don't think like Tay-Rock is gonna let that one let up. I think he's gonna come out on fire and still the battle. I don't know if anything stood out to y'all.
He had a couple of songs. Like I said, yeah, for the going into that shit 1-1, you need to come with some more heat than that. But he was talking about the Neanderthals. He said talking about couldn't read what the writing on the wall said. That shit was kind of fire. He said I brought you fire time and time again. Prometheus. That shit was straight. Um, Tay Rock, like the top dude on the URL Battle League. He said, you said, you'll die behind this league. Now, your word, you keeping it. So he had a couple little Jones. He just got to snap halfway through his next round. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But I already know how Taylor will put his third round, so we're gonna be at the bottom of the three, I guess.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, Tor.
Yep.
I ain't sitting with the thing that something gonna change. All these snitches fucking up the game. They give you the right to remain silent. Shut the fuck up and remain. If they give you the right to remain silent, shut the fuck up and remain. And the vampire movies roughly is the same. Cops tried to interview with the vampire like it's something to obtain. But Dracula, untold, there's nothing to explain. We sinners, not rats, blood, and sucker in your veins. From dusk till dawn, I've been hunting for this link. Send you to the underworld, slug up in your brain. You wanna coma for a month when they unplug them, it's a shame. It was only 30 days of night suffering and pain. I'm punished at your man. Fuck is a joke. Don't you work on cars? Why you ain't out fixing something that's broke? Point blank range. Don't you work on cars? Why you ain't out fixing something that's broke? Point blank range. Double barrel pump that I told. Blowing a mechanic face. Smoke for smoke. You should cop a vest. I'll get your mechanic top a dress. Blocks and text. Lead this mechanic. Shot, stretch, bleeding. Needing a doctor next. It's either patch it up or you'll spill everywhere. Watch your steps. Better show rock respect. I ain't calling no king. You think I give a fuck? That's the song that y'all sing? But you look like I'm trying my hardest golf swing. Rotisserie chicken. That's a revolver on wing. All the smoke. That's what I'm rotisserie chicken. That's a revolver on wing. I want all the smoke. That's what I read. Grass nuts. Shatter your jaw. This guy need bloody. Drop. Trying to get up. You know what I see funny? See how high? What I'm saying, shit, I need money. I need money. What I'm saying, shit, I need money. I need money. Shit won't be over. Shit won't be over till something dies. We got niggas everywhere. It's nowhere. You can run and hide. I'm like, yo, call me when you see it. Till then, don't call me otherwise. I'll put a few other eyes on wing like butterflies. Shit ain't all love. We got niggas everywhere. It's nowhere you can run and hide. I'm like, call me when you see it. Till then, don't call me otherwise. I put a few other eyes on the wing like butterfly. Shit ain't all love. Quit the acting like y'all thugs. When I can show you what baking soda and salt does. I call cuz at the trap where he bought drugs. Cause I the mechanic and sir. I spark plugs. You misconstrue. I'm missing screws. You get removed. Show up to your job and be really rude when I'm in the mood. That's what this includes. This bitch confused. The clips is huge. You'll have to hold the mechanic at bay. It's Jiffy Lube. You ain't get the fucking news. You ain't get the news. 3D printers, inventing tools, ghost guns, line crafted from little cubes. Get rid of dude. Have you eaten hospital food? Walk in, feed him the tray. I'm hospital. Straight war. Straight war. Tell him. Now let's forget it. Should have made another decision. I was coming to kill him from the beginning. Blade cut him and hit him. Split. Blood of drip. I left a grand open. I tried cutting a ribbon. Fuck is you kidding? Oh, hey, Jay. You might not take my advice, but I wish you would. On Sundays, you should do oil changes half off. Keep the engines good. Do it for kids that ain't got it like you, but they wish they could. How you a mechanic but ain't done shit to uplift the hood? Right, Marcus.
Nah, that
There's too many mechanic bars, bro. It's too,
yeah, that was a
OD mechanic bars. No, them shits was hard though, but that's still OD.
How you a mechanic, but you don't uplift the hood?
That shit was fire. No, that hospital, I serve in the trade like I'm hospitable. That shit crazy.
He went crazy.
When you see something dark wing duck, like bro,
Yo.
he snapped.
No, he said he put an extra eye like the butterfly wing, nigga.
That nigga said put the revolver on wing, rotisserie chicken. Nigga,
Rotisserie
what?
chicken. Yeah, he said you got niggas everywhere, can't run and hide. Call me when you find them, or don't call me otherwise. Put eyes on Nightwing. Or what do you say? Eyes on wing like butterfly. Like that's the aim.
That shit crazy.
AMG
Put other eyes on wing like butterfly.
Okay, so check it out. He had a lot of like comic book verse bars in there, and coming up reading comic books, DC and Marvel heavy, I caught all those shits. Like when he told him he would leave him his 2 feet with wings on it, like Namor. I was like, oh my goodness, if you know Prince Namor, you know what I mean, he's scantily clad.
Ain't that the nigga from Black Panther?
Namor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was in Black Panther. I'm not sure.
The Black Panther 2 villain.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
He's probably one of his villains. I don't know, but Namor has a
Yeah, Namor though, he the water, he the nigga from the water,
The water motherfucker,
the Hispanic nigga. Like and he the one that was fucking Chris Reeves, what's Mr. the stretching dude? He's fucking his wife. His wife fell in love with Namor. Namor had the wings on his ankle.
You gotta know your shit to throw a crazy bar like that.
And that whole vampire scheme at the beginning where he was using all the titles of the movies, Underworld, Interview with a Vampire, that shit was a crazy scheme. Like, yeah, that shit was wild. You know, and I came in at the top of the second, so I didn't hear the first of both or the first what's his name? Jay the Nightwing.
Oh, yeah,
Y'all said y'all said two y'all gave it to Jay. And what I heard, so if y'all gave it to Jay, then you know what I mean? Like his second must have been wild. The third was light. It had some stuff there, but I feel like how y'all say he kind of go hard for that third one. Like this is your final round, leave an impact. I felt like he kind of was like, oh, I got it. Let me just go light on him. Tay went crazy, and then to keep that scheme alive, like to go to he did the mechanic, left it, kind of brought it back. Like that shit ain't easy to keep on one scheme for so long and still be impactful. You know what I mean? So that was another thing I noticed was like, ooh, like the screenplay was way better than what I heard from Jay.
Real quick, the second round, Tay-Rock did a whole tie-in with Nightwing, right? And he flipped it with DC Marvel bars back and forth the whole round. I think it was Rio Tay-Rock personally. You know what I mean? They like the end bars of Nightwing. I mean, his second round was crazy. I ain't taking that. But just because I caught all the comic book bars in Tay-Rock's second round, it was an elaborate.
That's because you're a comic book connoisseur, so it probably hit you different than everybody else.
Yeah, that's how it be. Like we believe it or not, niggas.
You gotta know your audience though when you doing that shit.
With battle rap, like niggas that listen to battle rap ain't dummies. Like if you catch a lot of shit, when you listen to some of these battles, it ain't like just you know what I'm saying. You might hear it, but it's like it's layered in some whole other shit.
Especially Daylight, that nigga. That's
What was should Daylight be talking?
You need a fucking dictionary with Daylight, encyclopedia.
You know, put some shit in their raps too. Twerk be saying some shit too if you pay attention.
Well, let's get what's the last let me just say the last bit of the joints that I caught too from the last round. So when he started off the joint, he was like, all these niggas snitching, fucking up the culture. They give you the right to remain silent, shut the fuck up and remain. Like, out the gate. Shut the fuck up and remain. That's three. Well, all right. So look, 'cause we were saying debatable one on the debatable for the second.
First and second. I mean, the second was debatable, but like it was 1-1 going into the third. Yeah.
So most people say, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3-0 that, you know, Rock it.
Yeah, I gave it to Rock with all the hands down, but I guess that's the argument. 2-0. I mean 2-1 or 3-0.
Yeah, that first round from Rock, just because of that round, I might even just have to say 3-0 because that shit was just, bro, it was like he would not stop. He was right. Let up.
Alright, so I got one more battle, right? But I'm a little like torn between these two battles or whatnot. It's two King Rose battles. King Rose versus Ill Will, or King Rose versus Daylight.
Like, which one's better?
Like,
The one with him and Light is crazy.
Nah, I know it's crazy.
The one with him and Light is stupid.
I mean, just for like consumption
like
basis.
Ill Will.
Yeah, because we know like that.
That shit a Daylight one. That shit retarded.
Alright, y'all want the Daylight one, right?
Hey,
I fuck with Ill Will though.
I ain't taking no notes for no Daylight. Nah, I'm just saying for breakdown purposes, like, you know how Daylight get down.
Oh yeah. This shit like triple, quadruple.
Daylight?
He be here all week.
Do that same shit, bro. I don't know. Yeah, no.
But then with
we gonna play.
I feel like
Y'all niggas want to be smart, right? Y'all want to be nerds and shit.
Yeah, listen. If we gonna play, y'all gotta write some of the bars. Y'all gotta take down some notes too, cause that shit hard to be like writing all them bars.
Nah, yeah, facts.
Constantly spitting new bars.
You definitely gonna miss something.
Yeah, so y'all niggas write.
You gotta pause that shit, man.
Nah, we ain't.
Hold on, so what are we doing?
We ain't got to do that shit. Like when we playing it, cause we gonna play Daylight versus King Lowe's, and these niggas get very intricate and they fuck games, shit like that. So I'm just saying, if we gonna listen to shit, write the shit down, and we can break it down afterwards. Cause that shit hard for like 1 or 2 people just to be like, you know what I mean, trying to catch every single bar on double entendres being spit and shit.
Oh, you're talking about to play now, sir. I just got here. Yeah, my bad. I definitely would prefer the Ill Will one day. My bad. But do you think?
Wait. So which one y'all want? Ill Will versus Ill Will?
I prefer Ill Will because I've seen the Daylight and what's called one so much. I would prefer Ill Will. But do you think?
Bar heavy ones first.
You said what?
That's shit. Why ain't nobody here? I seen the Daylight one too.
with Ill Will.
Alright, bad.
Since everybody seen the King Lowe's joint.
Yeah. Let me get my notepad out now, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard this one yet.
Hey, it's in the chat, so I just dropped it.
Yeah, got you. Give me a second, y'all.
A lot of y'all niggas already know King Lowe's and whatnot. You know what I mean? He's like very intricate with his wordplay, pen game, very like I don't know, word and shit, vocabulary time. I'm not a fan, I'm not a hater either. I'm just saying like King Lowe's not my life, that's not who I go to when I want to listen to battle rap. But I'm not gonna say he don't be saying some shit like he do be in his bag, but that the whole spiritual miracle scientific.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I fuck with Los, but that's not my go-to. I like more Britney.
Yes.
Black.
And the one 6 is going to hit your right arm from the right angle.
Yeah, 382 degrees.
I call you son.
Yeah, some niggas love that shit.
You're not like me. I love Lux. How Lux do it?
There's a battle rapper for everybody.
How Lux put it together, I can fuck with Lux. Because how Lux put that shit together, like him versus Indian, might be like one of my favorite battles ever.
Alright, hold on, CJ. But Ill Will on the other hand, he's very bar heavy, punchline heavy.
Nah, Ill Will's a beast.
Great with the rebuttals and whatnot, and a comedian at the same time. So I'll fuck with Ill Will and whatnot. We gonna see what it's saying for. I can't really remember how this battle played out. I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm gonna lean towards Ill Will taking this battle straight up. Cause I mean, Ill Will's a dog in battle rap, so I'm gonna give it to Ill Will just off rip. I don't remember how it went. I know I've seen it before, but I can't remember how it went. But I'm an Ill Will fan. I could be.
What was this on RBE?
Oh yeah, RBE. So yeah, we gonna do that. Let's jump into that.
Y'all, we're gonna get to these bars. Mute the mics on stage, please. Let me get no feedback, and I'm gonna.
Circumcision in deep dimensions. I'm just playing, bro. I ain't sure. But as I get a quote from Lowe's, ARP talked me into getting in the raggedy ass world of battle rap. That's a fact. That's how you feel, Lowe's? I mean, because none of us really drag you into culture like that. So is it that you don't like us? Keep it real, Lowe's, because you say you here to reach out and help us, but then you dog us. I mean, all of us. Right. We've been feeling jaded for a while, and I ain't been feeling like that since. So with King Lowe's Supreme Life Skills, this where things got real. I feel like I'm at a hotel in Memphis, because after this, everybody gonna be pointing out the ways King got killed. Nigga, leave my field. I don't feel what you about. The steel coming out. Can you imagine chilling in the comfort of your own home while you chill with your spouse? And then your living quarters turn into an RV? All because wheels in the house. Jesus sakes. ARP keep giving me these greedy fakes. This man embarrassing. Nancy Kerrigan. I need a break. I'm picking the lock again on my Sue Surf shit. I'm too perfect with a mind that possesses powers to move earthquake from a land where a few perk flips come to worse shit with two births quick. With a cat size like that, you can get KD, Giannis, LeBron, and two first picks. That's a fact. He'll die. Once the max feel fine. Talladega Nights. Look at this K nigga trying to match wheel drive. When you get talking about biochemistry and hieroglyphics and mixing cryogenic shirt. Fuck my last. All you do is brag about bringing Pump the battle rap. Nigga, you can have her back.
Support for her body and mind. Metagenics Ultra Fluid, complete with its probiotic.
Checkers and Rally's MVP meal deal makes you a big. You suck cock any day. That's the spot in the play. Fuck your little friend, nigga. I don't drink Ciroc anyway. I got a Vegas bitch that can't fight, but she fuck good in her own right. It ain't decent exposure, but I designed her to pull out in plain sight. I ain't right. You don't have the talent in my pinky in this ring. Fuck you. That's the point. These fucking niggas get the hitchhiking on our streets when they out of joints. So why bring them the best? Y'all think I'm rambling. I said he ain't got the talent in my pinky in this ring. Fuck him. That's the point. He hitchhiking. That's my 5 fingers of death. That's my 5 fingers of death. So you and all your niggas just act students. When they say, Will, what are you amounting to? I say, Subies. I love you. So act studious. When they say, Will, what are you amounting to? I say, Subies. I love when they praise ARP. But every atom has a nucleus. These bitches. Man, these bitches love my aggressive style. They get hornier by my way. My hood is a cornucopia, utopia on display. And I father, I doctor. You just get cornier by the day. Nigga, you use every fucking big word in every variant. But my dog food man, he a veterinarian. My weed man, a vegetarian. My Mexican nigga eating all fish scale, he a pescatarian. Fuck with any facts, nigga. And fuck with any one of those three, then your soul might live. The coke so white, Saturday Night Live stole my shit. This what you got, bro? You trying to get niggas to take my spot, bro? Another conscious Baltimore nigga like I ain't got the method for cop show? Cause these niggas just come and try to get money on us. And they just get down fast. And this bitch keep talking about how he writing about Usher. Till I Chris Brown his ass. Niggas keep talking crazy. Then this soldier there the bus. And I only got one message for you, Los. Tell Lola I said what? Tell this bitch.
Yak Town in this bitch, Detroit, stand up. Yeah, I was Ill Will, first round. Like I think he went pretty light. I don't think he went crazy or whatnot. He had a few bars in there, here and there, whatnot, but he ain't go ham yet or whatnot. Did y'all catch anything on that first round?
Yeah.
There's a lot of jokes.
Yeah, he said, but Will been feeling jaded for a while. I ain't feel like that since August. Will jaded August, August Alsina, that whole shit. The Memphis hotel joint, they've been trying to figure out how King got killed type shit. Oh, and the other joint, turned your house into an RV because Will inside,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That was about it. It was
I got the Nancy Kerrigan. I'm not sure if he said that. I need to break Nancy Kerrigan. I like that every atom got a nucleus. The SNL bar. My cook so white, SNL stole my shit. And I swear, we don't fuck with Aristotle. It's Aeropostale. I battled every hollow. That was hard.
Yeah, all the punchlines was cool. But none of shit was hanging. It was like all cool, like alright.
No, it was first round sparring. It was that.
Yeah.
It was none, yeah.
I think there's like some little backstory there between them, because everybody who knows Lo's style know he be on the metaphysical, you know what I mean? That's what it is. But
that steamer was crazy.
That's low style though.
Yeah.
Them niggas said my Mexican is a pescatarian.
You okay?
Pescatarian.
Yeah, I'm a Mexican eat fish skin as he a pescatarian. That shit crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely a well-balanced battle rapper because he do sneak a couple of funny punchlines in it. So.
Facts. Run this. Wait, what's going on? Los.
Yeah, bottom of the first, Lowe's.
William. Calm the fuck down, man. I am not your enemy. When you said Adam got a nucleus, bitch ass nigga, that was biochemistry. But I know what you said. You don't understand biochemistry. And all that shit. But anyway, nigga, ARP hit my phone. He said for this next mission, I'm gonna need a mechanical technician. Because there's still a timing issue with this wheel alignment. If you could just jack him up and find out why he acting up. Or maybe you could fix all those problems. I said, well, you know me. I keep the tools in our box. And if my boys down at the garage don't chop them, well, that's because his body part's too big to scrap. But we can always go auto shopping. What's up, bro? Yeah, what's up, bro? It was almost classy. Just like that 1967 convertible GTO coupe is. I'm talking big body with a lot of performance. Man, I even had 3 billion on my to-do list, but I found out there's a bunch of them in the junkyard. The lowest grade. I found out it's a bunch of them in the junkyard. The lowest grade of record. That's what the fuel is. Much to gas them up, the king. Truth is, your lack of critical thought is what produced all this pitiful art. What's up with this push button wheel? Ain't even gotta warm up. And come with a digital heart. I'm old school, nigga. We got started turning keys, pulling shift to throw on here. Old school, we got started turning keys, pulling shift to throw on gear. We only came here to give you the talk. The first rule of being a classic wheel is realizing all your value is held in your original part. Find this mother and muffler to iron sauce. but she's trying out. I'm still doing it. Let's go. And if it's still smoke, find this mother and muffle her to iron exhausted. It ain't work when she started doing all that crying and God shit. Now she hooked up to machines, about to die. Hey, D, how do you apply your logic? Because I think your man is a facade. I was confused when I seen his flyer on hologram, knowing Rosenberg already felt the angle to make him vanish on the... I think your man is a facade. I was confused when I seen his flyer on hologram, knowing Rosenberg already found the angle to make him vanish on the card. And y'all think he hella consistent? Why? Because he keep getting washed over and over. He buried his head and shoulders. He was a scrub so many times we realized he was never conditioned. There's a sheer difference between transparent. There's a sheer difference between transparent and see-through material. Clearly, I'm way better in gifted. Will this appear on the net? Yes, sir. Nigga, you said that I take will disappear on the net, and it's dangerous the first time we ever done kicked it. Check this out. After I walk home, it's bust the move. Yeah, bust the move, nigga. We don't disappear on the net. And know why that's dangerous the first time we ever done kicked it? Because they won't even remember the time you spent around disintegrate. It's gonna be like you never existed. Masterclass, nigga. Let's go.
Yep, I was wrong too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. Hey, look, man, I told y'all, I'm really not a fan. I ain't a hater, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah. There was one bar that stood out to me, the oil bar, but I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't write nothing down. Like, no disrespect.
This is why I say, like, y'all gotta write shit down, because I'm not a Los fan. Like, I don't, like...
Yeah.
He says some shit, but it just don't hit me the same way, like, some of the other guys who say it.
Yeah, he definitely has a pen. I'm not taking nothing from his pen. It's just not doing it for me. So I give the first round to Ill.
Nah, fact, first round of Ill for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, definitely Ill. And that first round was light from Ill. That's the problem, bro. That's why, like, you know, some people will stand by Los and shit. Like, I know people who said he won this battle. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I guess, you just don't get what he's saying. You gotta listen to the bars. And then I'll be like, I'm listening, bro, and I hear it, but it just don't give me the same feel. Like,
Yeah, also, I mean, if we just, listening and just, chopping up some bars, we run it back. I mean, with a nigga like Los, it's not to say that his shit ain't hitting. It's just, you will have to do it on your own time, not in a group session to where we, just listening to one time, what's your thoughts? When we go into him and kind of break down, he really saying some shit.
Yeah, you gotta smoke to his shit.
Hey, listen. I think we might have to do that because, like, when we did the JC Chilla Jones and shit, but the only thing is, like, Chilla shit hit. And when you break it down, you realize it hit harder than it hit when you first heard it. It's like, when he first said it, but I didn't know it was like a triple entendre. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I hear Los, it's like, I heard what you said, bro.
But with Los, with Los, you also know the triple or the double is there, but it's just like,
it's too plain.
It's delivery.
It's a secret to me. I don't know. It's not a secret. It's too plain. It don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like hater. It just don't hit the same. But we can run it back and break it down because niggas do talk like Loso got the craziest pen ever. And I'm like, I hear y'all, but he not on no JC Chilla Jones level, in my opinion, bro.
Yeah,
I think his delivery. He got the bars. I think his delivery for me.
Yeah, he's not confident in his delivery because he ain't come from the battle rap shit.
Man,
he ain't come from that
for
song.
a while, bro. Like,
But I'm saying he still don't got that delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he don't got that. He don't got that.
He definitely saying something, but he don't got the delivery.
Yeah.
Low-key call him industry nigga in battle rap.
they do call him, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I do be corny. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to hate, but I agree. It's not the battle. Like, that's not gonna keep you entertained after watching 4 battles standing on your feet all day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, his shit fitting for like that freestyle side, but I don't know if it translates to the battle. Like, you know what I mean? Like freestyle wise, throw him on something. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, like on the beat, he don't engage the crowd enough for me. Like,
yeah, and then again, you gotta sometimes speak to your crowd. You can be intelligent, but you don't want to speak over him. You want to speak to him.
and then it has to sound.
Sometimes you try to too much over.
And you want to catch it. You want to catch it in real time. His shit, you can't catch it in real time.
Exactly.
Catch that shit.
And for me, it has to be personalized. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just ain't like that energy.
What we should do, Smurf, is for that second round, let's attempt to kind of go bar for bar and see if we feel it. If not, we'll let it keep going. You know what I mean? Like, let's give it that chance at least for the second. Instead of replaying that shit again. There's no need for us to listen to all that. I think we all, you know what I mean? Like, we all on the same page. But we can give it a chance in the second. If it don't hit after a couple, then we'll just let it play out.
All right, y'all. Todd, if you hear something or state, we call it out, stop it, try to break that shit down, see if it makes sense. I don't want to feel like a hater, bro, but I ain't one of them niggas I fuck with.
All right, shit. It's who we on now?
Second round.
Top of the
Top of the second, yeah.
It was all tracking, all bad flips. It's like I got a whip, it's manual, and I got a stick, but I pull it automatic. I think a lot of the shit you were saying was dope as fuck. It's like, nope, it sucks. Last night, I literally wanted to rope you up. But I ain't tripping, that's over. Hey, you from Baltimore. So why you don't sound like you from Baltimore? I do. I was about to say, because I don't be hearing you say YouTube or YouTube. Bro, you ever had a YouTube? Your daughter was a ballerina, you wouldn't go to. Oh, you right. Too many jokes. Too many jokes. I'm fucking quit. But I must admit, I'm confused, Los. Like, you on some conscious stuff, but you shot the plug. Your mind exquisite, but your rock expensive. Are you teaching your equals or demeaning your people? Is the woman on earth or is we fucking on birth? What you be on, my nigga? I could tell this just clout. I wrote for Empire and I wrote for Usher. Nigga, you ain't gotta yell that shit up. Oh no, you wrote for Usher, the Empire, and you were saying the cook there? Did you write all the gay scenes on Empire, Carl? Did you get to go to Puff Daddy's house and go bobbing for marbles? Bro, your rhyme's wrong. Bro, your rhyme's strong. I mean, in different time zones with a fine tone. But we just trying to figure out how you still straight in here using shine combs, nigga. This is my song.
Yikes.
Nigga, this is my song. We give a fuck about your accolades in this battle cage. You gotta be in tune, my friend, or consume my pen. You couldn't endure to do my lane, walking through my lyrical cemetery to improve my scene. Accumulated so many bodies still looking to improve my tree. If you listen closely, you can hear Charlie like, Will, guess which two, my man? And you can move right in. This nigga said battle rappers don't be in no real situation. I said, why would he say this shit? Nigga, it's in my blood. My cousin was the plug back in 86. I watched my uncle make like 80,000 off an Asian bitch. But that's a different story. Rick and Morty. My granddaddy showed me some crazy shit. Nigga, make a wish. Nigga, make a wish. Cause this is my foundation that you can't move. ARP done invested so much money in ill. I'm St. Jude's. I can't lose. I break being ill that he St. Jude. I can't lose. I break rules. Aim up in the lead slicing. You know, wheel to slide after a while, so change up or tread lightly. Sometimes I feel like my $1 million payday should be soon. Sometimes I wake up feeling like the king of Z-Munda, but I done fucked up so many niggas' runs and fucked up their name. I should feel like the nigga that beat Punta. Stop acting like stop niggas' runs and fucked up their names. I should feel like the nigga that beat Punta. Stop acting like violence is a problem. Stop acting like violence is a problem. When it ain't logical, I'll put your whole family in an obstacle. I'll make you box. Jamie Foxx. All that acting out his chest gonna get him put in the hospital.
Hey, can you break this down for me?
The first step for you. It's useless to fuck with me. It's obtuse that they do to come run with me. This is my house. That's rude. Say what's up to me. We all making money on deal. I turned RBE into a pharmaceutical company. I've been a chupacabra since Mama Dada, Battle Raps, Baba Yaga, Baka Baka. Through this fire, ain't gonna say I feel for you. I Shaka Kanya. This the monster job. We putting all you rappers on no. But Sandra, nigga, you niggas can get killed. We do it all. Man it all. It's not signed and sealed. Y'all remember, should I give him the slip like Emmett or Emmett Till? The crazy, the power of ill, killing the bitch that got Emmett Till killed. So this how you feel? Cause these all day bodies. I can do this all day, bro. What you gonna do next? Call me for a new nigga? I shoot more bricks than a long cane poppy. They got a war with them. Let me ride. They got more in them. They better have a Lord with them. I raised the bar so high, Lord willing. Never miss me. Elvis Presley. I won't die in this shit on a poor ceiling. Jacktown in this Philippines.
That was fire.
Soon I see LOS.
See,
Line
like,
of sight.
LOS, soon as I see LOS, that means
Yellow in line of sight.
Nigga, what?
Go quit fucking him up.
Bruh. Nah, that's around, bro. We don't respect nothing bland but Sandra. Nigga, what?
Yeah, that nigga
You
was
went crazy. We don't respect
He was fucking him
nothing
up.
bland but Sandra. Bro, the way he said that and delivered that was crazy, bro. And that's what I'm saying. I don't get that same feel from Loso, bro. And I ain't saying he don't say nothing. I just kind of think he don't deliver it the same way, bro. He don't set him up or deliver them bars the same way.
He dropped this bar about Brian McKnight. Okay, so if you know the story of Brian McKnight,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Brian McKnight is like lead vocalist for this acapella group, Take Six. Awesome talent, exceptionally dope voice and whatnot. But he was the older one. So he's saying from his parents' point of view, after the older one, this one who came up behind him is one who we wanted in the first place to get it right. So he said, that was a crazy flip, because guess what? Brian McKnight went on to be a mega star.
Shit, you can look at it a different way with Brian McKnight, because he had a couple kids with his old wife.
Yeah,
he had a new wife, and then he had a new kid. And he fucked the other kid.
Yeah, so that was a double entendre scheme.
That was a cold one. Yeah,
that was hard.
Who you choose? That was a cold
Hey,
one.
somebody help me out with this bar, because I I was trying to get it, but I think I don't get it. But he said Jamie Foxx, all that acting on his chest, gonna land him in the hospital.
Yeah, because when Jamie Foxx got sick, and it proved that.
What that had to do with his chest, though?
He had chest issues, and then it ties into the Jamie Foxx show. I can't remember exactly. I didn't write that one down, but I caught it when he said it.
Yeah, I wrote it down for the question mark. I was like, I don't
Caught it when
get
he said
that.
it.
Yeah, another one too, because like we said, the battle rap world look at King Los like an industry nigga, and his freestyle get millions of views. I believe he had a slight deal, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of like stepped in, or he was kind of doing the battle rap world a favor. So he was talking about all his accolades, and he was like, how you think you straight in here just because using Sean Combs? Like,
yeah, that was hard. He had a lot in that second. He had a lot.
Running he had a lot of flips in that second one. Because I'm still contemplating that Brian McKnight joint. Juice, you point out that other side. I'm like, that was cold.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, and then of course ARP is the owner of the Battle League RBE. So we say ARP invested so much money in ill, he turned it to St. Jude. Like,
Yeah, that called that is St. Jude's Hospital. That was crazy.
crazy.
So far, Battle of the Night is Sandra Bland. I mean, Bar of the Night is Sandra Bland.
Yeah, it's a little disrespectful, but it's a part of the night.
Nah, it's not. That shit fire. It's not. He gave her a shout out while making her a bar, bro. I think that's the most respect, bro. We don't respect nothing bland but Sandra.
I thought you said fuck Sandra.
Oh yeah.
No, he said fuck Sandra. He said
yeah, he did.
No, he did not. He said we don't respect nothing bland
Except
but
Sandra.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said fuck Sandra. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, so that was heat. I think that's yeah.
And then you gotta give him credit for the fact that he started off the round with just the off the top rebuttal. You know what I mean? Like he didn't go right into his bars. He hit him with some, rebuttal to the previous, and then went into his bars. So gotta give him that too. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to do off the top rebuttals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you Chef Trez.
Three of them things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see, Los tried to in his last round.
It didn't hit.
It never hit. That's what he tried to do in that Chef Trez shit. I'm like, bro, it's not hit. That's how you want to play that one.
Yeah, I kind of, I hear his round. I'm not even excited to hear his next round. I'm keeping it a bean.
But yeah, let's go to get in the lows.
Yeah. Bottom of the second, Lows.